Hi, it's Christine Crutcher from Create with Christine, and I'm here with another Tuesday Tip video tutorial. For my project today, I am making this card here, and I'm using the stamp set from Sale-A-Bration. If you're watching this video this week, this is the last week of Sale-A-Bration, so I wanted to show my favorite stamp set again once more, Epic Celebrations. So I want to show you, my technique is going to be using your stamps to create a background. So for this card I didn't have quite the right paper, so I wanted to use the polka dot stamp in the set to make my background. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to bring over a piece of scrap paper. Then I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and for the video for this, I'm just going to use a 3x4 inch piece. If you wanted to make multiples of the same card, you could actually stamp this on a 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock and then just cut it out to the size. So I have my basic gray ink pad, and this is just the little polka dot stamp. Oh gosh, it reminds me of the chocolate chips that you would see in a chocolate chip cookie. So then I'm just going to make a pattern, and I like to kind of go in a diagonal across the sheet. This makes a fun background. You could do it with any of your stamps. You could do it with flowers. You could do different colors. So that just makes an awesome background. And then for my card, I'm just going to get this out of the way for a minute. For my card, I took 3 of the stitched squares. This is the second to smallest stitched square from the FRAMELITS. And I just stamped one that You're Awesome, one with the headphones, and one with the guitar. So let's go ahead and do that quick. I just closed the ink pad, need to reopen that again. So let's do the You're Awesome first. So we'll try to get that right across the middle. And then the headphones. The headphones fit in the square perfectly. And then with the guitar, the neck of the guitar is going to overhang, but it still looks great to me, so I just want to get the body of the guitar mainly. There we go. Perfect. So what I did with coloring my 3 stamped images is actually use my watercolor pencils, because I wanted to add a little bit more of the gray and I wanted to add some hints of red. So this is the box of watercolor pencils. It comes with 13 colors. So I'm actually going to be using the Real Red, the Basic Gray, the Daffodil Delight, and what is the 4th one? It's the brown Early Espresso. So with the You're Awesome, it kind of has, the awesome kind of has a little bit of a highlight to it. So what I just did is just kind of colored in that edge highlight with the red. So it adds just a little bit of color, gives it a little bit of a pop. Probably should have sharpened these before the video. But I have a pencil sharpener that's an art pencil sharpener, and I got it at my local Staples that I use to sharpen these pencils. This is just a really simple way to add a little bit of color. so you could even go darker. For the headphones, I colored them mainly with the gray and then just added a few pops of red. Here, I'll just do the few pops of red. This is a great card to give like a teenage boy, preteen boy. Then I just colored the other parts of the gray. Okay, and then with the guitar, I colored the electronics with the gray. Then I colored the neck with some yellow, but then I also added some brown because this was kind of bright for me to mimic kind of like the wood green look of the neck of a guitar. So I'm just going to then go over it with a little bit of brown on the light side to kind of get more of a wood kind of look, maple-ish look. And then the body red. Then in my original sample, I actually even went over this body with a clear Wink Casteller glitter brush to kind of give it that metallic look that a lot of bodies of guitars have, the metallic look to them. So you could do that, or you could just leave it just like that. So that's my coloring with my pencils. And now I'm ready to just stick my layers together. So I have a 3 1/8 by 4 1/8 piece of basic gray cardstock. I'm just gonna take my little 3 by 4 square and add this on with a little bit of liquid glue. Then before I glue my squares on, I kind of want to get the placement. So I kind of want the You're Awesome in the middle, and this to the one side, and this to one side. And it's okay if there's a little bit of overlap. So I kind of want to get my placement before I then glue down. And you know what, I'm going to actually glue the whole thing to the card front. I just have a Whisper White card front because I'm realizing when I made this card, it was a while ago, and it overhangs a little bit on the sides, so it probably would be easier to put this on first. And then, since these are going to kind of overhang on the sides, now I'm ready to glue everything down. And the last one. So this is my project for today. I hope you'll try stamping your own background with your stamps. It's kind of like making your own designer series paper background and then using watercolor pencils on your stamped images. So this is my card, and this is my project for today. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like, comment, or share this post by Monday, April 2nd at midnight Eastern, you'll have a chance to win this card. I'll be sending this card out in the mail to one lucky viewer. Thanks so much for tuning in.